What's up, everybody? Daniel here, and we're back with another video. I'm just gonna continue where I left off yesterday. Yesterday I worked on tests for Jackscript. I just basically added a bunch of tests, so I'm just gonna continue adding a few more tests, and that's really what I'm gonna be doing this video. Hopefully, it doesn't take longer than 20 or 30 minutes. Excuse the dog barking outside. Projects, cd, Jackscript, yarn, run, div, I think. Let's open up my text editor. So these are the tests that we wrote yesterday. So we separated this. Wait. Okay, so we only had this describe function here. We only had this one. Well, we had this one and this commented out one. This one, I'm not going to refer to it. So it is basically that one, and we moved some of these tests to a second one where I test static methods. In the first one, I test implements method, meaning these are the methods that are necessary, that if you are implementing a set, creating a set by implementing the standard set in TypeScript, these are all the necessary methods that you need to have in the new set that you create. These ones: clear, delete, has, get, etc. And then from here on, create, Cartesian, and print, and all these intersects, etc. These are not mandatory, but they are optional, so you can have them or you can decide not to have them. So yes, I added these. So the ones that the static ones, so these static intersects, union, domain, and range, I write the tests in here. So here I test, wait a minute, hold on, oh okay, intersects, union, and now I need to add domain and range, test the domain and range, so I'll add it right here. So before I add the tests, I need to write the or test it in my own file, and I test it by running it over here. And I just put this, hopefully it's above my head since I'm recording. Let me just try and see that real quick. There's no way for me to tell, but it's quite a reasonable amount of space above my head there when I'm recording. So okay, so let's test out the range. So no, domain. So the domain takes in it's generic, of course, takes in a relation and returns a set. And I also have coffee. Good stuff. So let's think. Domain. So I would need to have a set to test that out. I need to have a set, another set. It's a static, so it's Jackscript.domain, and I pass in a relation or a Jackscript set, and maybe a Jackscript set of coordinates is a relation, right? And then it should return, okay, let's just test that out. So actually I think okay, no I didn't. I thought I had already tested it out, so I'll just use, okay, we need to create a Cartesian for us to test out a domain. So we already have a Cartesian where I did not, right? Okay, so we have set A and set B. We have a relation, oh here, we have a relation here called set R. So set R, so if I say set R dot, well, let me think, okay, So let me do this. Test the domain and range. So if I say set our console.log, if I say console.log Jackscript set dot domain, and then I pass in set r. Let's see what I get. I should get what 126. A set that is 1, 2, and 6. Yes, there we go. We have set 1, 2, 6. So it works. And I could just somewhere just test out the range as well. I'm just gonna try and just look through this code just to figure out exactly what I did. So we have set R, it's of the type relation. It can be either a number as a first coordinate, and a string or a number as a second coordinate, and we set that to set a dot create Cartesian. Create Cartesian is a method in the Jackscript set that returns a relation. So that's why we can do something like this here, or set it to a relation, or have this type relation equals to this. Okay, great. So what I can do now is I can just write down the tests. I feel like there's too much going on at the top there. So test the domain. Test the domain method with numbers, and then test the domain method with strings, and then test the domain method with numbers. That's actually not domain, it's the range. And I know I could just copy this, but I want to type it out. I haven't typed in a very long time, so yeah. Okay, so this is for the string, this is for the number. Just copy this here, and what we'll do here is we'll say Jackscript set dot domain, and we'll pass in one set, which will be a set that I need to let's say 1, 2, and 6. Let me just think. If I have test, okay, if I have test and test2, and I have these things create a Cartesian of each other, then my domain should be this and my range should be that. So I'll just use test and test2, right? So what I'll do here is, let's just do this for now. Result. I mean, I already wrote this. I already wrote the function. So in the function, but I want to rewrite it again, right? So I want to rewrite it again by myself. So I'll say let result is equals result is a type of relation of type number, and we equals that to what is it? Is it set A? Test set dot create Cartesian, and we're gonna pass in test set 2, and now we have a result here. Okay, and then if I say Jackscript set dot domain domain of result, no, that shouldn't be the case. I mean, it should be equal to result, but okay. what I have to do is, let's say result.add 1 2, is it 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So we have results should be equal to the results, and the test here we'll just have test set like that. So of course, yes, test, there you go, test strict equal the result, and then we have this, and well, this should pass, it will pass unless I'm mistaken. No. Let me do this. I really need to look into to be and to strict equal. But I don't think this will fix my problem. Ugh, what am I doing? I actually just messed up. Let me just do this. Try that again. Okay, so let's just do this. Test this out here. Alright, let I don't even know if this will work. What? Is this even possible? Should I have like a type here that says number? It says false. Um, it says false. Okay. I'm not sure if it has something to do with the coordinates or what. So let me just do this actually. Console.log. I'm gonna try and separate them. I'm gonna try and print this out, see what that gives me, and then also print this out and see what that gives me. I think I have to do something like number here. Oh, there we go. Let's cancel that, restart it. What's going on? Okay, so the first one, which is a Jackscript set of number, returns a set. It returns a Jackscript set and has this as an internal set. So do I? Can I? How do I? How do I reach the internal set? This is private. Okay, so okay, we might have a problem here. So I think it has something to do with this method that we wrote here at the top, and I think we need to use it somehow. Not this, not that, but this coordinates equal. Um, let me think. Is it union domain range? Okay. Let me think. How do I extract the internal set? In this case, maybe I don't, and I just have to loop through it. me just do something like this. Domain test. I forgot. I know there's a way in which I can actually access individual elements inside of the set. Well, as in, like, what I'm trying to say is not that I just said right now, but what I'm trying to say is I know there's a way in which I can make these two sets be comparable. I just don't know how to do that now. I forgot. I know I used to know how to do that. Okay, let me start with domain test 0. Will that even work? Undefined. How do I access individual elements inside the domain test? Inside of my Jackscript, how do I access individual elements? Do I have to go the traditional route of looping through them all? Add, clear, delete for each size iterator. Oh, values. Domain test dot values. Like that. Let's try and see. Set, it returns a set iterator. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And this is not the same as this. Set iterator is not the same as set. I don't know. Let me try and what domain test 2. Oh wait, what's going on? Why is this giving me an error? The comparison appears to be unintentional because the types iterable iterator number and set number have no overlap. What? My time is over actually, and I haven't even written a single test case. Domain test is a Jackscript.domain. Which domain? What? Okay, what type does domain return? Let's see. It returns a set. And in what type does values return? Iterable iterator. What? Maybe that's not the value I need. I need something that returns the internal set. I need something that returns the internal set. Let's just say internal set. Internal set. I'm just gonna write a function here. Returns any and return internal set. I think I'm breaking this thing. I don't know if I'm breaking it or not. Dot domain test dot internal set. There we go. Let's see if that is equal to domain test 2. we paused, but it says false. Let's do this. I need to go to the bathroom. Let's try that. I'll be back in a second. Hopefully it doesn't fail. What? Oh. So confused. So confused. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Done. Function internal set. What? What does function internal set mean? Domain test.internal set. Oh, it's not. Oh. I think. It's supposed to be a function. I have to leave. I have to go to school. So, look, said boom, boom. Let me just say type off and type off. Let's try and run that because clearly these things are the same. Now, if the types are the same, what? Object. Uh, what? Never mind. So what am I missing? false. I'll figure it out. I need to go to school, guys. So I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Where let's see, actually Jackscripts, git add, git commit. I was supposed to release a release yesterday, but I guess I am not doing that. Git commit added. Okay, I'm going to school. I'm gonna go try and study, and I also have chess practice today. So, hopefully, when I come back later today, I'll probably come. I don't know what time I'm gonna come back before I start making up things. But I will probably come back and try and figure it out later today. Yes, I'll probably come back and figure it out later today, and I'll continue with my testing. So yeah. I need to finish this thing up, bro. It's crazy, dude, crazy how a library, there's this meme where it's like, what is it, it says people who read philosophy, and then it shows like two individuals that are like nerdy and bossy and have glasses on and are like professionals, and then below it it says people who write philosophy, and then it shows this person who's messed up, smoking cigarettes and has their beard all, grown out, beers on the table or coffees on the table, and their eyes are red, bloody red, etc. So, and then there's another one that I saw recently that says people who use use libraries, coding libraries, and it's the same thing. It shows people are professional, wearing glasses, etc. And it shows, and then below it, it says people who write libraries, and it shows this messed up person whose eyes are bloodshot, etc. So that's how I'm feeling right now. I can actually start. I can see, or I can relate to the meme, because this is no child's play. Like writing a library is it's so it's so labor intensive, and you need to make everything work properly. Crazy. But at the same time, I saw a meme on the internet that it's on Twitter actually, and it's a meme that, well, someone on Twitter was saying there's actually a library is odd on npm, and I never I didn't know that this exists. Yes, look at that. 400,000 weekly downloads, bro. Returns true if the given number is odd and is an integer. I don't know if you guys can see. Returns true if a given number is odd and is an integer that does not exceed the JavaScript maximum safe integer. I mean, I guess they did a little bit of something here, but dude, can't you just do this on your own? 400,000 people need to download this thing, or 200,000 this week. People downloaded this library. Is insane to me, actually. Look at this. Is odd. If you pass in 1, it returns true. If you pass in 3, it returns true. If you pass in 0, it returns false. If you pass in 2, it returns false. Wow. I'm sure there's an is even. Okay, I can't find it. Is even. Let's see. 100,000. 151,000 weekly downloads. 0 turns true. Wow. Hey yo, let me show you my library. It has like no downloads at all. Jacks. Can't even type my own library. Jackscript.js. It used to have a few weekly downloads, but this week I guess it's at 0. This week it had 20 downloads. I don't know what was happening then, and it wasn't me. It wasn't me. So here and there it'll get a few weekly downloads. If I publish this again and I actually have it at version 1.0.0 stable, I'm pretty sure people will start using it. I'm pretty sure people will start using it. But yeah, so guys, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.